Yeah, he was always a great mid-range shooter, and he's proven to be a legitimate threat from deep.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they've built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Otto Porter Jr., Kyle O'Quinn out there with Horford. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Ennis in at the three, the small forward. We've talked about footwork, but a player's hands, how he catches, how he passes, the use of his hands are huge. And there are a couple guys out there that are great at that.
Kawhi Leonard has got some mitts unlike any other in the league. I mean, he's not that tall. He's long-armed, and his hands are humongous. That ball looks like a tennis ball in his hands. And not only are they big, they're good. He's active with them on defense, and he's very strong in how he handles the ball offensively. You know, I think about a guy in terms of maybe not size, but really good hands. Jokic, his hands are phenomenal.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. Defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. Offensive rebound, O'Quinn, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. The Bulls leading by 10. Here's Easy Breezy. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Orlando.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge. Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And, you know, questions for the Sixers about fit between their 2 young stars in Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons are legitimate questions, because when young players are that talented, it sometimes is hard for them to sacrifice their own games for the good of the team.
Steph Curry's checked in for John Stockton. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Harris subbed in for Al Horford. Here's Easy Breezy, and that one's on target from the wing. Easy Breezy's got his 3rd basket of the night. And for Simmons and Embiid, a clash of styles, too. Simmons, you know, Clark is at his best in transition.
And, you know, Embiid, guys, is more a half-court threat, attacking in the post. Long term, I think they'll figure it out, but it'll be interesting to see how that plays out between those two.
The 76ers need to get off a shot. Snatched up. Olajuwon with the block.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
ABC passes to Olajuwon.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Richardson outside. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
The Bulls leading by 9. ABC passes to Kerr. Here's ABC. On the 3 off target. Takes the 13-footer. And there's Richardson on the assist by Simmons. Richardson's got 4 points this quarter. Pass to Olajuwon. Passes it to Easy Breezy. Five to shoot. Outside Curry. Olajuwon trying to break free. And Steph Curry gets the 3. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Kevin, that three ball of Curry deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
No good from Simmons. Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far.
And when he gets ahead of Steve, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can at times be unstoppable.
And the 76ers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Curry with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
And Curry making his presence felt on D with the steal leading to the break. He finds ways to impact games with far more than just his shooting.
Simmons, Elijah Wan with the block.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
To halt the run, they get it back.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Curry gets the bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Scott the pass to Thibault. From beyond the arc. That shot, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, whenever Olajuwon has the ball now, he wants to take the defense to school, and I like his aggressiveness.
Here's Simmons, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Here with Brett Brown. Now, Coach, it seemed like you got...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our... Chicago holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They are in control of this game, up by 18. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, the best part of their performance has been their offensive rebound. So often it's overlooked, but you get two quality shots because of your effort. That is the difference in the game. I love the way they're battling and getting all those putbacks. They keep that up, game over.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Well, first of all, as cold as they've been from the floor, I can't say I'm surprised by the score. You cannot shoot the ball that poorly and expect to be in the game, Ernie. You need better ball movement if they're all...
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find...